Thanks for downloading a 3CR podcast. 3CR is an independent community radio station based in Melbourne, Australia. We need your financial support to keep going. Go to www.3cr.org.au for more information and to donate online. Now stay tuned for your 3CR podcast.
We're putting up new buildings, we're knocking down the old. We're working in the summer heat and in the winter cold. And the labour power we sell, me boys, for a hard-earned weekly pay produces mighty profits for the greedy MBA. And whether we were born here or born in Italy, in Greece, in Spain or Ireland, in England or Fiji, we all of us are workers, united we must stand, until the wealthy bludgers have been driven from our land. We faced deregistration, it backfired in the face. We're not fooled by arbitration, we won't stay in our place. We hit the bosses hard and fast to win and keep our gains, and break a couple of concrete pours to back our log of claims. So keep your powder dry and hold your head up high. It's class to class and face to face, our limit is the sky. We've got a fighting history and we never will be cowed. Our builders' labour is a name to make a man feel proud.
And it's good morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed from the Concrete Gang. 8:55 on your AM dial every Sunday morning at 9:30. The lovely 3CR Concrete Gang. And good morning, Shackster. How are you, brother?
I'm good, brother Gorilla. How you going?
Yeah, good, champion. And, of course, we've got Campo, the musical director. How are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Bit of a controversial musical pick that we
got scrapped. Yeah.
Fair enough too. And he's thank God she's here. We could have been in a bit of trouble.
Best on.
I think Shackster was stitching us up there. But anyway, we'll give him 50 lashes with a wet tram ticket later. But look, yeah, we've got a busy show today, which is great. We've got a bit of information. We've got the Concrete Gang too, and it's also NAIDOC week, and we've got Shackster in here who looks after our First Nations brothers and sisters. And Shackster, this is over to you, brother. Give the people a rundown what's going on.
It's been a fantastic week so far. In the construction game, NAIDOC as a whole, we had the opening on Monday at Fed Square. Some of the members from the city jobs, came down and we did the flag raising to start it off, and it was a good turnout, 15 or 20 of us. From there, we've had. It's just been community event after community event, and the union this year's sort of we sponsored the basketball tournament down in Dandenong from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
You didn't make a comeback, did you, Shackster?
No, juniors. I didn't have me just watching.
Oh, come on.
They compared me to Jordan.
Some of these kids that are playing, mate, they are the next. Mate, they are freaks.
They're
next
unreal,
Paddy Mills.
Oh, brother, not even that. They'll be playing AFL. They're freaks. So 500 kids playing basketball from statewide. So kids from Robinvale, Mildura, all the way down to southeast Gunai-Kurnai land, And it's good to see,
Great.
They're wrapped, We've got the big NAIDOC march today at 10 a.m. So all our Indigenous brothers and sisters and members from the construction industry are walking off the job today in solidarity with the mob, and show them that we're a force in the union. We're not here just to tick the box, and we're not drunks and we're not alcoholics and drug addicts. We're here to earn a crust like everyone else, and
A fantastic job they're doing, and fantastic, Shackster. You're doing a good job. You've got a lot of the First Nation people back in the industry working, young boys, young girls.
Yeah.
You've got it all happening, mate.
We had just under 50 to our Corey construction meeting on Wednesday night, and that's where we get them just organised, and we had the funds coming out. Ricky Ortega was best on. He cut the fingers off the gloves.
Don't give the grasshopper too much.
Oh Jesus.
Oh mate, grasshopper guy.
Yeah, He got stood up by Mr. Andy McKenzie from Cohenvest, so he needs to pull his socks up.
Or his gloves down.
Ricardo Ortega. Look, in all seriousness, we're flying at the moment. We can always do better, and this union's probably, doing probably better than any of them. We're the biggest and strongest for a reason. We have the most members for a reason, and it's been a pleasure. It's been full on and busy, NAIDOC week, but it's a good thing. So it's good to see it when it finishes, but I'm a bit tired, but it's been fantastic.
Well, that's great, mate. It's like showing what we've got with the First Nation people. It's been fantastic. Even on TV, they've had a lot of good Aboriginal shows and documentaries. It's been great.
Yeah, no, it's good. The members are up and about too. It's just a celebration. Look, I'm not going to go into the history of it and where it all started, but it's just a celebration, and it's our little religious thing that we've got, and hopefully in the next round of EBAs we can get something in there that says, that the march is something sacred we all want to do, and every Friday if we can get in the next round, we'll put it to the members, and if they like it, we'll try to get it in.
And obviously you're getting a good roll up to Curry's in construction, mate, so you do that every couple of months, don't you?
Yeah, we do it every second month and try. It helps now we've got a network, so I've been doing this for 12 months now, and exactly 12 months till the Queen's birthday weekend. So in that 12 months, I think we've got 4 Indigenous stewards, Raw, A2B, Walmara, and I've forgotten someone else, but anyway, and young Casey's on maternity leave. So we've got 4 Indigenous stewards working in the industry now, and we're sort of making inroads, as in, your Croatian boys have got a network, your Greek boys, now it's the Indigenous brothers and sisters making their pathways in the industry. And, so then when the next generation comes through, they got people here that are experienced and can sort of guide them on, what to do, what to do. Listen to the other ones, not me. I get in trouble.
Well, that's why you're there. You've been through the microwave and the spin dryer, mate, so you can put them on the right path, which you're doing a fantastic 100%. Job. And, and you're getting them real jobs too. I've got a couple of riggers and women getting carpentry jobs and painting jobs. It's fantastic. It's good to see actually getting real jobs, not just holding the stop-go sign or and all that sort of stuff, or cleaning the toilets. It's legitimate jobs. It's been fantastic, mate.
Yeah, no, it's no disrespect to any of those jobs.
No disrespect, but
it's for when you finish your trade. That's how I look at it and how I was brought up. Those sort of, they're for our older members. So to see these builders sticking young kids on an older member's job, it sort of does my head in. I want them out there earning their crust like everyone else, and they want to do it too. The mob want to, earn their stripes too. They're not there to, not that there's anything wrong with getting an easy gig.
Yeah, that's it, mate. It's good. It's good to see, and you want a job. You can get a chippy job, and you can do that anywhere when it's a bit quiet. Travel around and do those jobs. So it's good, man.
Yeah, very good, mate. Now listen, we'll move on from that. We've got an old builder's labourer that passed away. I think last week it was, or a couple of weeks ago, and his name was Sal Murray. I think you pronounced his last name. I think he was the president of the BLF, and the funeral's going to be on Monday, the 11th of July, 1:30 p.m. at the Ronalden Chapel at Springvale Cemetery. So Sal Murray's funeral, Monday, 11th of July, 1:30 p.m. at the Ronalden Chapel at Springvale, and he was the last BLF president, I think. So Vale to Sal's family. All right, and I suppose we better touch on the great turn. So we're on the eve of the Concrete Gang pull up at the Cross Hotel in St Kilda on tomorrow. We've got the great Phil Parra, and we've got him locked in, and raffles and all sorts of things going on. So if you haven't been told about it, got a ticket, you get one at the door. So it starts at 11 a.m. tomorrow at 15 Fitzroy Street in St Kilda at the Cross Hotel, and it'll be on for young and old. Phil Parra strikes up at about 12.
Doesn't finish till late.
And doesn't finish till we tell him to. And it's great to get Phil back, because if you remember, we booked him a few years ago and he had a heart attack, which is very unfortunate for us.
Hopefully
and very unfortunate for him. But and we've got the raffles going. We've got some great prizes. We've got the first prize, $5,000 travel voucher again. Oh. So only people the only people that can win that are at the turn, and you buy a ticket for that on the day, $5 a ticket, and there's 4 other prizes of $500 each. So there's $7,000 worth of prizes to be won. So just be there, buy a couple of tickets, and it could be you. There was a show called It Could Be You.
But on the prize,
Jimmy
the main
Hannon.
prize, the few people have won the main prize and they haven't gone on holiday.
Not yet, I can't believe that.
Mate,
Yeah.
if I got a $5,000 travel voucher, I'll be like that.
The last banger beat the back door.
That's it.
What about Wayne?
Oh, wait.
Wayne, geez, what would he chew while he's away? Oh, no balls.
I'd let the gorilla look after him for a couple of weeks.
Geez, I'd tell you what, I'd be remote controls, I'll tell you.
He doesn't mind the remote control.
Well, you chopped his balls off, I'd be dirty on you too, you know. Jesus.
Yeah, I would be too.
Don't let him stay at my joint. Jeez.
He does this thing when I try and put him outside, like he thinks he's invisible, like he walks past the door and then sits in the corner like I can't see him, but yeah, it's pretty funny.
So back to the turn. Look, it's great to be able to have a turn now, and after 2 or 3 years we haven't been able to have one. And
No more COVID restrictions.
No, it's just everyone can come have a few beers, catch up, and it'll be fantastic. And hopefully all the retired members, if you're that listen, we'd love to see you at the turn, because that's what it's about. You blokes have fought for all these conditions that we've got now, and we'd love to celebrate them with you, you know, and that's what it's all about, the Concrete Gang Day. Or obviously making some money to keep 3CR on the airwaves, and
Been going 47 years.
yeah, I think they're long. Yeah, we've been going 47,
7, is it, or 6?
I think. Oh, well, we'll find out. We'll ask Ralph when we get him out of the tomato patch. But yeah,
He'll be dusted off.
yeah. So it's about keeping 3CR going, and the community radar, and some of these probably shows that got less fortunate can't raise money like we can. We've got 30,000 members, so we've got to do our bit and keep them on air. So we don't mind doing that. So look forward to seeing you Monday. We might cut to a track. Now do I have to check all this, or what's going on?
You might have to start doing it in the future, but
Because you did. Now, we had some complaints about your track last week.
Well, I thought it was a good song.
Well, Campo, you've let it. This is the first one I've actually said that was shit.
I got to admit, I thought it was a bit shit. But
Can you redeem yourself?
The musical director, I never knew why you questioned him until this morning.
well, we're going with, is Briggs the first one up, Annie? Yeah, we're going with Briggs. The Children Come Home, and someone looks like Briggs.
Yeah. I'm Fitzroy where the stars be. I'm Wanganeen in 93. I'm mundane, I'm Kathy free. Man, that far inside of me. I'm Adam Goods and Adam should be applauded when he stands up. You can look to us from that time stop. I'm Patty Mills with the last shot. I'm good. I'm macho. I'm everything that you watch. I'm everything that you can't be. I'm the dead hearts. Heartbeat. I'm good. I'm macho. 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 I'm Patty Mills. With $12 million. I'm Doug Nichols, I'm Jimmy Little with a Royal Telephones. I'm the world champion 68. Boy, I'm Lionel Rose. I'm William Cooper, I take a stand when no one even knows. I'm the walker, I'm the sounder, the children coming home. Boy, I'm good. I'm macho, I'm everything that you ask. I'm everything that you can't be. I'm the dead heart, heartbeat. I'm good. I'm macho, 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 I'm good. Boy, I'm Patty, man. Let me take it home, I'm rummer. I'm the sand hills, I'm coming. I'm Les Briggs, I'm Paul Briggs, I'm Uncle Ringer with all them kids, I'm Uncle Buck. Everybody loves me, ain't none below, ain't none above me. I'm the carving out of every sky tree. I'm those flats that Vivace now. Mr. Apple, think about me and you, we feel the same. And it might sound strange, but I'm just saying we both unsettled when the boats came. I'm gloom, I'm much, I'm everything that you watch, I'm everything that you can't. I'm the dead heartbeat. I'm the dead heartbeat. I'm the dead heartbeat. I'm the dead heartbeat. The children came back. The children came back. Back where they understand that to their mother's land the children came back. The children came back. The children came back. Back where their hearts grow strong, back where they all belong, the children came back. I'm the dead heart.
And we're back. I reckon I've redeemed myself. I reckon I've lifted.
Yeah, well, you didn't pick it, though. Shackster did.
I did pick it. That was the song I picked. He picked the one this morning.
Let's not talk about the one you picked, jeez. We'll get cut off.
Campo, come on.
All right, what do we got, boys? Come on, we've got to keep moving along here. We've got a little bit. I wouldn't mind talking about Minicon.
Minicon?
Well,
Is that the lesser brand of Icon?
Well, yeah, lesser or better or worse. I don't know what you call them, Campo, but they're pretty ordinary.
Oh, they got another one too, boys. You know that?
Probably.
They got another one called Bapa.
Papa.
3 of them. So they got another offshoot that's a.
Well, then, let's discuss the Minicon one for a start, because we went down to the job in Brighton next to Mario's Hotel, and
Brighton?
the job was a disgrace. I've never seen it's taken safety back about 30 years, and we went to send everyone home. We couldn't find anyone because people hadn't been paid. So there's plumbers, there's sparkies, there's all sorts of people down there haven't been paid. So there's about 5 or 6 people on the job. So. And they are an offshoot of Icon, but you speak to Icon and they say, "Oh, nothing to do with us." Well, hello, I think it's coming on your lap, boys. It's heading your way.
100%. They need an armbar.
Yeah, so pretty ordinary.
Yeah, Icon, please, mate. Icon, you can say they're not, but they are. You know it's pretty bad when they're not paying the subbies, and that's why they set these little offshoot companies up, you know. They try and undermine the market and all that. It's a joke. And obviously, with a few IR changes coming or in place, we're hoping to clean that all up.
Exactly. And listen, while we're on that, Minicon, but we'll go back to Icon. We had a bad accident during the week, actually last Friday, and on the Icon job in the public housing I suppose you call that Elstonwick or
Brighton.
Brighton.
The social housing.
Brighton, yeah, social housing. Sorry, social housing down there in Brighton, and very unfortunate accident. We had a young lady on the gate, and if you've seen the gates on some of these building sites these days, it's not just like your normal back gate or normal gate. These things are massive. And she was closing the gate, and the gate came off the rails and landed on her, which pinned to the ground. And luckily there's a couple of steelies just nearby. They came over and lifted the gate off her. But unfortunately, it's broken her leg in 3 places and dislocated her ankle. Oh. So pretty nasty injuries to Kylie. And the unfortunate bit, if you hear about all these talk about brothers and sisters who are driving those ambulances, the paramedics and all that do a great job, but there's a shortage of them. Well, we found out about that too, because it took 2.5 hours for an ambulance to come and get her. Ooh. And we couldn't move her because she was, her foot was facing one way and she was facing the other. Ooh. And we were told not to move her. She's laying on wet ground and all that. It's pretty horrific. And, but a paramedic on a motorbike got there about an hour and a half and gave us some painkiller,
green whistle,
the green whistle, then some other stuff, and which helped her. But it was pretty horrific. And but I got to say, this is lucky we've got well trained stewards because we've got to the young Bobby down there.
Yep.
He was fantastic. That's what we need, these young blokes to stand up when there's an emergency like that. And that's what Bobby did. Stood up, had everything calm, he handled everything beautifully, and had a toolbox for the boys. Let them know what was going on down the other end of the job, and got the rang the appropriate people, got them all involved, and in the end, did what he could to make Kylie comfortable till the ambulance comes. So it's a big shout out to Bobby down there.
On your Bob.
Classic example, young kid with old head and young shoulders. He's fantastic. He was.
I tell you what, some of these builders are getting carried away with these gates, though, aren't they? They're
Mate,
bigger than jail gates. Some of the jobs you go to.
I've got a photo. Obviously, we're on radio. We'll show you. But the gate is massive because when they rang the ambulance, they said, "Oh, a gate fell on." They're thinking, well, you're thinking of one of those little cyclone.
It'd be over 2.4 for 3 to 4 metres, wouldn't it? The gate.
No,
it's about 10 or 15.
It's about 10 or 15 metres.
Yeah, it's huge.
Like
they're massive.
Yeah.
They're 3 metres high, probably 15, 20 metres long. They're massive.
Yeah, massive.
And so much weight, and they're not engineered, a lot of them.
Well, it was all engineered, but they altered it. And they didn't alter do the engineering on the altering of it. And they put a keeper plate to stop the thing sliding right off the things. They forgot to put that back. And it fell on young Kylie. So a special cheerio to Kylie because she's doing a bit tough at home. She had the operation and all that. And of course, the other thing is, when she was in a pretty. She was tough as nails. I've got to say this.
I'd be crying.
I was thinking of us. There would be sooking, but
I'd be sooking.
I'd cry after a paper cut.
She was pretty.
I'd be sooking just looking at it.
Yeah, she was tough, mate. But she was in hospital for 3 and the husband couldn't get in there and all that because of the COVID and all this stuff. So it's pretty tough, isn't it? We're all going for all that, and she's at home now. But as I said, we'll send a special cheer to her. But the boys did the right thing on the job. What do? Get together, send some flowers to her to cheer her up and all that. And that's what we do in the building industry, Look after our own. So, Kylie, hope you're coming good. We're all thinking of you. And as for Feathers, your husband, geez, good luck him looking after you. I tell you, old Feathers.
I had a bloke a young apprentice fall through the deck this week on a Hacer job. Fell 3 metres. I&D lad, young apprentice, first year apprentice, 19. Fell through a 400 mil gap sort of on the job. There's a strip in the middle of the job where there's a 400 mil and they're nailing in a piece of ply. And somehow he's put his weight on one side of the ply and it's gone down. And so the whole... G'day, John.
Hi, John.
Whole sheet of plies landed on him. He's gone. Obviously we've got the medics there, and I've got to say the crane crew and the first aiders and all that, again, do a sterling job, mate. None of them, they lifted him down, put him in the ambos and all that. He actually got out, released later on, but he's at home today for a couple of days with, being sore as you would after falling after that. So went through the job and did
no bad injuries?
No bad injuries, just one of those things. Lucky. If he would have fallen, it's one of those things. If he would have fallen a little bit the other way, he would have landed on a star picket, like on a piece of Rio. So one of those things, sometimes you got to think you're lucky.
Had it been us, we wouldn't have fit through a 400
No, that's what I said. I would have been. My legs would have been sticking up.
I'm trimming up a little bit, I think. No,
that head's pretty big, though, bro.
What about the bowling ball? What about the bowling ball?
He's stuck up there like a bobblehead.
It's not that big. Maybe the head would have got stuck. I can never confirm nor deny.
Yeah, none of us. But it's pretty sad. You hate hearing the young people, and especially, anyone getting hurt. But I mean, it takes you back to some of the bad injuries you've seen over the years, and we don't see many of these days. Touch wood, because we've cleaned up the safety pretty well. But some of those things like the gatefall, that's just a one-off, isn't it? But still, we've sent an alert out because we can't have that happen. So there's an alert going out about gate sizes and having them properly engineered and all that. Make sure that it doesn't happen again.
The difference is too accidents do happen on building sites. And some things are just just freak accidents and all that. But it's the good builders. You see how they manage it after it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way they fix it, the way the boys react, the training the boys have had. And speaking about training, our training centre now, if you want to do a course, you can just go online and the courses are up there. So if you want to do a trafficking course, it'll say how many spots are free. You just click on, same as high risk, first aid, whatever you want to do. It's all online. Just go to CFMEU training and then it'll come up. And whatever course you want to do, you click on. It's got the date and when you're going to go.
Stevie, dear, well done.
Yeah, and if you can't do that, you can ring not everyone's computer savvy, so if you can't do that, just ring the office and they'll run you through it.
Yeah.
So we better get on the Scallywags, boys, because we're running out of time. So obviously, Icon, Minicon, they've got the double, two companies, brother and sister company, the dodgier one, and the dodgy one. So we'll put them up the top. Just ran through what they've been up to. Hayes apparently...
Mate, Hayes were out there after the incident. You know, they thought they'd get rid of the cups, coffee cups. The boys don't need coffee cups anymore because it was making the job a bit messy. So,
yeah, of course.
But how bad are you doing if you're taking the coffee cups? Yeah, you're supposed to have a coffee. They got tea, coffee, they have no cups.
And the young fella fell at the Hayes job.
Yeah.
And they worried about coffee cups.
Coffee cups, mate.
Well, Hayes, come on, pull your socks up.
Jeez, a bit
Jesus
ordinary.
Christ.
Jeez. The Westgate Bridge, please.
Calling the coppers on the boys again, you know.
Coppers.
That job's just the job it keeps on giving, isn't it? Like,
I can honestly say I've been there and seen it. It's so out of date, it's just not funny. For the money that they're spending out there, the government's spending on that job, and the builder's safety is disgusting. It's like it's a domestic civil job out in the sticks somewhere.
All right, Sookie Lalas. Now, has anyone got to throw themselves on a hand grenade here?
Well, I might have a bit of an episode during the week with Longy. A bit of a concrete gang ticket
Bit
clash.
of a breakdown.
There was a bit of a hang up.
You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to do that, but you did nominate yourself for Sookie Lala, so
I did nominate myself.
we'll have to move on. All right, so who do you reckon Scallywags, boys?
Oh,
Who's won it?
I reckon Icon with the big gate.
Yeah, Icon and the Minicon, the double. Icon, Minicon with the big gate, and the Minicon job, which was very ordinary. And there's only one Sookie Lala, so mate, looks like you've got it. Campo?
I'll tell you who's looking next week, Lou Ronick.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll cop that.
Well, that's about what we've got for this week for NAIDOC week, and I hope you and the brothers and sisters have a good celebration today, mate, and give it a good send off.
Happy NAIDOC to everyone, and thanks
Happy
for your
NAIDOC
time
to
today,
everyone.
boys and girls.
Thanks for coming on, Shackster.
Hopefully it's a big rally on Friday.
And hopefully it's a big turn on Monday at the Concrete Gang. So we'll go out in the same old way. Dare to struggle.
Dare to win.
If you don't fight,
You lose.
And it's good morning from the Concrete Gang, and we're going out with
Tex Perkins.
Which one?
Well, I woke up Sunday morning with no way to hold my head. That didn't hurt. And the beer I had for breakfast wasn't bad, so I had one more for dessert. I fumbled through my closet for my clothes and found my cleanest dirty shirt. I washed my face and combed my hair, stumbled down the stairs to meet the day. Well, I'd smoked my brain the night before on cigarettes and songs I'd been picking. Then I lit my first and watched a small kid cussing at a can that he was kicking. Then I crossed the empty street and caught the Sunday smell of someone frying chicken. And it took me back to something that I'd lost somehow, somewhere along the way. On this Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in a Sunday makes my body feel alone. There ain't nothing short of dying half as lonesome as the sound of
of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down. In the park I saw a daddy with a laughing little girl that he was swinging. Then I stopped beside a Sunday school and listened to the songs that they were singing. Then I headed back for home, and somewhere far away a lonely bell was ringing. And it echoed through the canyons like the disappearing dreams of yesterday. On this Sunday morning sidewalk, I'm wishing, Lord, I was stoned. 'Cause there's something in Sunday makes a body feel alone. And there ain't nothing short of dying that's half as lonesome as the sound of the sleeping city sidewalks. Sunday morning coming down.
You've been listening to a 3CR podcast produced in the studios of independent community radio station 3CR in Melbourne, Australia. For more information, go to allthews.3cr.org.au.